So today I want to show you some exercises, stretches actually, and movement that you can apply anywhere, no equipment necessary to minimize back pain. Okay? So one of the first factors I spoke about on my prior video was being sitting for too long. So now I want to talk about this before diving into the stretches and movement because this is a big it's getting like normal. So back pain is getting critical in the United States and I think all over the world. After 2018, there's more seating than standing and movement and moving. So one of the subjects I want to talk about today is where the problem comes from. So when I'm sitting, I'm weakening the glutes. So when my glutes are getting weak, something has to compensate, and that's the lower back. So as I'm sitting in a chair or in a couch, on a couch, if you don't always, my glutes are going to be unmovable, and we have the tendency to relax our core, this area right here. So then we start lounging, right, to reach or to tie, or maybe it's up there and it's compensate in either or any other way. So now when I'm standing, now my glutes and everything starts contracting, actually getting into like spasm, okay? Because our body likes to move. So now my hip flexors are the ones I'm going to taking care of if I'm sitting for too long and my lower back is in pain. Okay? So the reason why is again, if I'm sitting for too long, I'm going to be contracting this muscle. Okay? This is your quads and your hip flexors gets this group of muscle gets really, really tight. Okay, basically this is the muscle that I'm going to take care of. Why? Because now this one is my lower back, which is compensating the movement that my glutes can't do. So this is the problem here is not the sitting for too long or being and not movement. It's actually the glutes that are getting weak. Okay? So if I am standing, the same problem. So we tend to slouch and to relax, and this muscle aren't doing its job. So lower back takes over. Okay, so it's basically your core, all right, your core, the whole entire body. This area gets tired because this is your center of gravity. Okay, this is what grounds you. Right? So if this is weak, everything else is going to be weak, and the weakest muscle is the one is going to hurt the most. So now I'm going to dive you into the stretches. Okay? So the first stretch I have here, actually, the first one will be like to relax the hip. You have good balance. It's basically swinging the leg side to side. Okay, to relax the head. Okay, so we do this a couple of times, and then we do it on the other side. To separate your neck, it doesn't really matter how and how many times. And you don't want to do too much because then this leg gets tired. Okay, so now you might feel a little bit. So the other one is it's very simple. All right, this is just a movement to relax the lower back before we go into the stretches. Okay, so you move side to side, okay? Side to side. Got to keep the feet straight forward. Your hip. You're gonna move from the waist up. Try not to bring the hip to the side. Okay? So the legs are going to be steady. They're going to make sure that you can bring your hands, glide them through your leg on the side. Okay? Avoid leaning forward. Avoid doing this. So it's gonna be straight on the side. Okay? So now, if you feel the pain on the upper back, this is a great movement to do. I said 5 or 6. I'm getting one more. So here, arm extended, okay? Lock your elbow when I'm saying that. You don't need to put your feet anywhere. Just wherever you stand, make sure you're standing in front, like your feet standing forward. Okay? Hands is going to be towards the elbow. And as you do the movement, again because of the wall, as you do this movement, okay? Arms extended when I go above my head. Okay? Now, if you look up, it's even better. You're releasing neck and using your back and shoulders. Okay? So that's 2. Now I'm going to start. The third one is I'm going to use the wall again. I'm going to use the wall so I can balance. We're going to swing leg back and front. And again, we're going to do it like 6 to 8 times. So you don't want to stress the other leg. Just relax the head. Very good. So we're relaxing, bringing the blood flow to the head. Now we're going to have my sheet paper here. I'm going to kneel on one leg, double up this so I can make sure that my knee is safe. You can either put your foot straight, pointing out. I like this better so I can stretch every single toe and stretch also this, my ankle, and giving that movement. So So now I'm going to put my foot a little bit more in front than my heel. Arms extended. And I'm going to bring the knee towards front. Bring my knee toward front. I'm going to bring the knee, pushing my knee in front, away from my shoulders. You're going to feel the stretch right here on the hip flexor. So now, if you feel better by pointing up, that's okay. You're going to extend the leg and bring your toes towards your knee. It's okay with holding on to the floor. Actually, this makes it a little more intense. You're stretching also the back side of the knee, which is the one has been bent for too many hours. Okay? So bringing your toes towards your knee helps to stretch this area. All right? We're gonna do it. You're gonna have both views. Again, make sure that you're using the heel, okay, to support the movement. Okay? You have more balance when when you use the heel. I'm going to put my hands on my knee and bring them away from my hip. Okay? This one is very tight. Very good. And here I'm going to do the same. And now I'm stretching. You can also bring your toes towards you. And I don't like to sit, I feel like better. Very good, right here. Okay? So now, this one is standing stretch. You're gonna grab this one is standing stretch. You're gonna grab the wall. Actually, hold on to the wall if you don't have balance. So the idea is to grab the back of the top of your foot and bring the knee towards your glute. Okay? So now, you want to bring the knee back. Okay? So now my knee is not touching, I'm sorry, my heel needs to touch the glute, all right? In order for you to stretch the hip flexor. If you can't bring the heel towards your glute, bring the knee away from towards the back, okay? And eventually, this one is a great stretch, but if you feel it on the knee, you need to stop, okay? So the one that I suggest you to do is the one on the floor that we just did, all right? That one will be the perfect one for you. I'm gonna do this one too. So basically, I want to grab the back of my foot. I can either stay here or bring it up a little higher. You want to stay still, standing straight up, avoid leaning forward. That's cheating. Okay, so here and back. Okay, by now you might feel a little bit of relief. So now we're going to do The next stretch is maintaining your feet straight forward. Avoid this position. Mainly this, you're gonna feel like you are like this. You're not. Right here. Okay? So you're going to look for a line that you can be actually guided. So again, foot straight in front. I'm gonna separate it a little bit wider than my hip. I'm gonna bring one foot in front. So that will be one foot in front. I'm going to bend the front knee. I'm gonna bring my feet separated. I'm gonna separate my legs. I'm gonna bring one foot in front, okay? And I'm going to twist the back foot out, the back heel out. Yeah, it's like a weird, but we're stretching this, the hip flexors, okay? Now that my foot is turned out, that way, out, I'm gonna bend my front knee, and this hand, I'm gonna put it on the back and go. Now you're gonna feel the stretch right here and inside inner thigh. That's the reason is your foot is twisted. So can you feel it on the whole entire thigh? Okay. The more I bend my front knee, the more I'm going to stretch. Okay. I love this one. And you lean back. I forgot to say that. Lean back. Okay. So very good. Now I'm going to bring this foot back where it was, and I'm going to do the other one. Put in front, a little bit, like a, not too in front, like, will be like one foot. Okay, one foot in front. So again, I'm going to twist, bend, and lean back. So that will be like this. I'm gonna see out, bend, and lean back. Very good. I'm stretching this. Very good. Very good. Gentle, come back up, and close. So now we're going to stretch the inner thighs. Okay? So side to side, this is actually a regular lunge, side lunge. Making sure that we're standing on your heels, on the heels. Okay? I usually bring my toes up, so I'm making sure that my heels are grounded. Heels, glutes. Okay? So I'm going to bend. I'm not going that way. I'm going to stay the same direction because all I'm doing is stretching this, the inner thigh. Okay? So you want to hold on yourself. You can do it also a short one. Okay? Just doing this. All right? Just by pressing with your foot down, you're gonna feel it. Okay? The idea is to bring your hip back. Okay? So you're going to separate and bring your hip back. It's very important. So you save the knee. You protect the knee at all times. So I'm gonna go to the other side. Protecting the knee by bringing the hip back. Okay, and now I'm stretching the inner thigh. Okay, so now one of the last one. Actually, there's two more. I'm gonna see if I can sit it on the floor. The next one. Sit it on the floor. You're gonna place your feet, the bottom of your feet together and grab it. Okay? Even if you are like this, doesn't really matter. Just bring up and down your knees. That will help. If you can grab the butt, you can grab it right here. Okay? And you allow your knees up and down. Okay? This will relax the pain on your entire back. Okay, but this is just stretching. Now we have to strengthen in the glutes. If you have results doing this, please comment below. We'd like to know. To keep me posted if this worked for you. I also have a checklist where you can identify where the pain is coming from and strengthening that specific muscle group. Subscribe to my channel and thank you so much for watching. See you next Wednesday. I'm gonna be releasing every Wednesday a new video just for you. Thank you so much and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.